Hello everyone, this is William Armstrong here with the video that's going to talk about racial discrimination. I just seen two videos on YouTube by Inside Edition where a CBS News anchor by the name of Gayle King is speechless after she's seen a video of a white woman calling police on a black man who's doing bird watching, but the woman that's white, of course, had her dog like had problems trying to restrain her dog that didn't seem to be on the dog's leash at the time. And because it's a Wall Street executive woman that got fired from her job because she called the cops on a black man who was watching birds, doing bird watching, which bird watching is harmless. But the lady was a fucking idiot for calling the cops, and because of that, she loses her job and she's fired immediately from her job after doing that. But she completely changes her tone of voice to a point where she calls the cops and a black man is threatening her and harming her in a certain location outside doing bird watching. I'll provide a link to Inside Edition's video. Another video I've seen is a black man in Minnesota also die from where white officers that are Caucasian American, one of them was kneeling the black man on the ground with his knee against the black man's neck. The black guy was arrested on suspicion of writing a bad check at a grocery store. And this was seen on the news, talked about. And the problem is I'm scared of, as a black man, I'm afraid somebody that's Caucasian could target me as a black man and cause a scene, just like these instances of a woman calling the cops on a black man who's doing harmless bird watching, for one. Two, a Minnesota man, it's black, also gets kneeled on the ground by a Caucasian police officer who kneels the black man on the ground that we're trying to arrest, to a point that the black man later dies. After all, the black man couldn't breathe. The police went a little too brutal on this person, and their skin color was black. So basically, the Caucasian officers went a little too brutal on a black man. There was another incident involving Caucasian officers also going after a person who's also African American in 2014. I'll post a link to Inside Edition's videos on that, on those video clips, so you can see for yourself. But other than that, I'm concerned for my safety as a black man, black African American, because I feel like it's open season for Caucasian Americans to have suspicion or further doubt people that are black African American. Just like Ahmaud Arbery being shot and killed by two Caucasian men. Now, a third Caucasian guy who filmed the incident is also targeted with death threats and other problems. This, I feel like United States of America isn't really safe for people to be of their own color, because somebody that's Caucasian seems to target somebody that is black, African American, just like those two examples I just mentioned and in the Ahmaud Arbery incident. So I feel like America is kind of racially divided based on your skin color, rather than being united as one, no matter what skin color you are. I can see it's racially divided itself over people's skin color. I'm aware of segregation where whites and blacks could not be seen together, or sit together, or eat or do anything together in America back like in the early 60s and early 70s back then. I remember MLK ending segregation where blacks and whites can be seen together, can do things together, can eat together, basically can just interact together regardless of skin tone. I'm aware of slavery between blacks and whites by learning a little bit of United States history and world history, just a bit, by learning some history. And I've got my own mom who's born in 1960. She also can explain a little bit to me about segregation and things like that, or a little bit after segregation has ended, but she's born in the 60s, so me learning about segregation and racial issues and everyone learning about it would help educate people and things like that. This is William Armstrong signing out. I will see you next time. And me personally, I don't judge people based on skin color. I don't. But there are people out there who may judge people based on their skin tone and their ethnicity and things like that. So this is William Armstrong signing out. I will see you next time. Bye bye. And I will put a link to Inside Edition's video clips in the description below so you can see for yourself. Bye bye.